Welcome, folks. Welcome, gents, back to a brand new video. I'm the Apple Viper Railfans, and today we are going to be doing a layout update. So, just from first glance, you can notice a lot of differences from how it used to look. So before, there used to be an N-scale layout running alongside the HO layout. I wiped that off the face of the table. Right? It's in the abyss. It's gone. You will never see it again. And I did that because it just gave me a lot more space for the HO trains, which really needed a lot in the first place. So, yeah. Next, you can see that there's a lot of gray track now, and we have a little siding. So, yesterday, I went up to Ridgeway, got some shorts of the Galloping Geese there, number 4, number 1, and we hit a great deal on 36 gray curves, a switch, and 2 power modules. Here they are. And I got all of that for $25. So yeah, 36 curves, a switch, 2 power modules, all for $36. Of course, the switch isn't in the best shape. You can see it's missing the thing right here, and there is no wiring in it. You can see that. It's not in the best shape, but that's fine, because I can still use these. It's satisfying to hear, too. So, yeah. I also got this Model Railroader book, which it's not entirely about model railroading. Most of the pages are just about actual trains, how they work, and stuff like that. So, yeah. I also got that while I was at Ridgeway, so that's nice. Now, for the siding, I have actually managed to get it on its own power supply, which you might be wondering, how? Well, it's kind of simple. We're going to move the switcher here, and it derailed. I don't like derailed engines. But I took the rail jointers off both pieces of track, actually, so I can control this separately, have this engine move on it without affecting the mainline engine. So, yeah. I mean, I probably could have just used one of those DCC things, but I don't know how those work. I don't want to spend $30 to replace both of these, and a few other things, because I don't even know if these are DCC compatible, or is that a thing? I don't know, but yeah. And because this curve is so far away, this has to be under the table. So, yeah, cannot have it over there. It does not reach. It won't even reach over here. So, it lives under the table now with all the other stuff. So, yeah. Over here, you can see I've done a little bit with the tunnel. It now has a roof, making it an actual tunnel now. And I put the mountain on top of it. So, yay. You might notice this gondola holding the pencil not on the track. Well, I took its couplers off, and I put them on that gray car right there. So, yeah, and that's why I made the discovery that crane does not fit through there. Yay. So, yeah, at least I can have it on display. Speaking of the track, I have 673 and the GP40 pulling a long line of cars. Yeah, how I was able to get them to hook up to the older couplers is this car has both a knuckle coupler and the older style of coupler. So, yeah, I did that just today, actually. So, that's nice. Now I can pull a lot more rolling stock than I used to, because the old rolling stock reached from here to that grain car, a few others, which completely sucks, because 3 engines to pull, what, 10 pieces of rolling stock? Come on. Let's be realistic here, So, yeah, I did that. I can pull a lot more now. So, yeah. And on the table, I have these Virginia Truck A-Line coaches. You got 3 of them. This one's a normal one. You got mixed baggage. You got just a complete baggage one. So, yeah. And this little piece of foam, I'm thinking about turning into a parking lot. So, yeah, and currently I have 2 Matchbox cars on it by the tracks so I can watch the trains, because they're rail fans too. People who own these cars, they're rail fans. So, yeah. As for scenery, we have not gotten any of that up yet. It's all still in here, I think. So, that's nice. Yeah, so here's some trees right here. See those? So, yeah. Haven't gotten the scenery up yet. Scenery comes last. So, yeah. And I don't really know what I'm gonna do with all these curves, because I still have, how many is this? This is 12. I don't know how much that is. That's 1. I'm not counting. Anyways, now I don't believe this was here in the last update, but I also added these little trestles. They were supposed to be trestles originally. Made them out of popsicle sticks with some school glue. They now live right here under the track. So that way its front coupler does not catch. And sometimes it still does, but it's not as bad now. So, yeah. And there's no reason to do it in the yard, because why would the Challenger ever go in the yard? And why would I need to go that far? So, yeah. So, that is gonna do it for this week's video. Like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me a lot. And I will see you next Santa Fe Saturday, even though it's Sunday. Bye.